matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Cornhuskers will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of...
Here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in his drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Nicholson. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guys,
and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Okay, break. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. The receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Magouligan. It's an out route. The catch made. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He hauls it in down inside the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll run it to the left. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Huskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Buffs. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
With the extra point, the lead is 14. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The sure hands. It's Proctor. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking downfield, it's Magouligan. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Muscles past the defender. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. A direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Simon. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Back to throw. It's Nicholson. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. What a catch! And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Vaughn. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Scanning the field, it's Nicholson. He lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He's hit just before the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30 at the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Looking to throw. It's Nicholson. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffaloes. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Past the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Nicholson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Wow, this is a risky throw here. It's so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Moves out of the pocket. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it, the quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Crosses the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big gain, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. And the back gets the football. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Magouligan. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10.
Dog, shadow, shadow. Ready.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Touchdown, Huskers! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff on the counter play. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
To the air, it's Nicholson. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Let's go, let's go. Ready. 221 wing, 221 wing.
Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Nicholson. The pocket breaking down. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And this one is caught. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Turns it loose downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slipped through his hands.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. To the air, it's Nicholson. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Look out, room to run here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with the game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Vaughn. And they finally stop him down at the 5, solid gain on that catch and run. And the Buffaloes come up for the line in the hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. Touchdown, Colorado! This offense is still clicking.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Caught quickly. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Football 7, brass.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw. It's McGooligan. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Huskers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Using his legs, it's Proctor. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Come on, set. Okay, break.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. Toss play to the outside. Fighting him off.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offense... I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 8.
And they'll give it to the back. The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes the crowd now trying to help this defense out.
27 jump. Pace, 27 jump.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. First down here for this offense.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Handoff from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Nebraska.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good. A walk-off game winner. Wow. And they jump back in front. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.